Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm taking you on an exciting journey to New Orleans, a city known for its vibrant culture, rich history, and unique charm. Join us as we explore the Big Easy, starting with an 8-hour drive from Florida. Our adventure began early in the morning as we started from Florida to New Orleans. The journey was filled with beautiful scenery and a lot of anticipation. Of course, he's driving because I hate to drive. As we crossed the state line into Louisiana, the excitement grew. We couldn't wait to experience all that New Orleans had to offer. After a long drive, we finally arrived at our hotel in the heart of New Orleans. The check-in process was smooth and we was greeted with warm hospitality. Our room, of course, was cozy and offered a fantastic view of the city, setting the perfect tone for our stay. So we're at that hotel, and they actually gave us an upgrade because we were here before. So now we're going to check out the town. After we got settled, we decided to stretch our legs and explore the surrounding area. The streets were lively and filled with the sounds of music and chatter. As we strolled, we stumbled upon one of New Orleans' iconic trolleys. It looks like a fun way to see the city, and we made a mental note to take a ride before we left. On our way back to the hotel, the irresistible aroma of street food caught our attention. We found a vendor with a mouth-watering selection, and Ziggy couldn't resist grabbing a quick bite. It's almost 4 a.m., which is 10 a.m. for us. So, yeah, he should enjoy his snack. I'm just going to suck down a bottle of water and sneak in a little work. On our first day, we had booked a New Orleans city and cemetery tour. Although it wasn't the cemetery we were looking for, the tour turned out to be a wonderful experience. We explored iconic landmarks, learned about the city's unique history, and visited a historic cemetery. Marveling at the elaborate tombs and hearing fascinating stories about the past. In the evening, we joined a French Quarter true crime walking tour. This tour took us through the narrow streets of the French Quarter, where we uncovered the darkest side of New Orleans history. Our guides shared chilling tales of infamous crimes, mysteries, and legends that have haunted the city for centuries. It was both thrilling and enlightening, giving us a new perspective on this historic district. The next day, we finally had the chance to visit St. Louis Cemetery No. 1 on an official walking tour. This cemetery is one of the oldest and most famous in New Orleans, established in 1789. St. Louis Cemetery No. 1 is known for its unique above-ground tombs, a tradition brought from France and Spain. These tombs, often called cities of the dead, protect against the high water table and flooding in New Orleans. This cemetery is not only a resting place for many of the city's early settlers, but also a testament to the cultural melting pot that is New Orleans. One of the most famous residents here is Marie Laveau. the legendary Voodoo Queen of New Orleans. Her tomb is a popular site for visitors who leave offerings and mark X symbols in hopes of having their wishes granted. But please remember that defacing the tomb is illegal, and we should respect the resting place of all buried here. As we walked through the cemetery, we saw a variety of tomb styles, from simple single vaults to elaborate family mausoleums. The cemetery is also an architectural gem, reflecting the city's history and the influences of French and Spanish colonial periods. Notice the intricate ironwork, the decorative plaques, and the varying sizes and styles of tombs that tell the stories of different eras and social statuses. As our tour comes to an end, it's important to note the ongoing preservation efforts to maintain and restore these historic tombs. St. Louis Cemetery No. 1 is not just a tourist attraction, it's a vital part of New Orleans history and culture. One of the highlights of our trip was riding the iconic New Orleans trolleys. We hopped on the St. Charles Avenue line, which was across the street from our hotel, that took us through the beautiful Garden District, showcasing historic mansions and lush oak trees. The views were simply stunning. Next, we rode the Canal Street line, which offered a different perspective of the city, passing through bustling commercial areas and giving us a glimpse of the everyday life in New Orleans. Riding the trolleys was a fantastic way to explore New Orleans and immerse ourselves in its rich culture and history. On our final day in New Orleans, we enjoyed a leisurely breakfast at a charming local cafe, soaking in the last moments of the city's unique ambiance. After packing up and checking out of our hotel, we began our journey back to Florida. The drive back was filled with reflections on the incredible experiences we had and the memories we made. Our trip to New Orleans was truly unforgettable. From the captivating city and cemetery tours to the thrilling true crime walk, every moment was a new adventure. I hope you enjoyed coming along with us on this journey. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more travel and adventures. Leave a comment below if you've been to New Orleans or if you have any travel tips for our next destination. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.